Hello everyone, I think you are already know and familiar with phenomenon of panic buying. During pandemic COVID-19, a lot of people doing the panic buying. So, what is panic buying? Why can panic buying occur? How to overcome it? What is the impact, especially if you are producer produce some items? It can be good signs or a disaster. Let's discuss. My name is Moreno. I'm studying in Polytechnic Negeri Malang Marketing Management Study Program. So, panic buying is a phenomenon where people spend their money to buy goods or necessity needed in excess or in excess of amount they usually need. In other words, they buy to be hoarded, not to be used directly. This panic buying can occur because of anxiety, panic, and fear that people will run out of stock or not get the goods they needed and want. This is done as form of security for oneself to survive. This phenomenon is generally based on external situations that are considered precarious and create excessive panic, making them less likely to consider their real needs, in other words, by irrational amounts. One of the characters of panic buying is impulsive action. Those involved in panic buying tend to make sudden purchase without careful planning. It is possible that they are in hurry to find a store or similar place, ignore the price, and may even fight for the goods with other people. In addition, panic buying can also have domino effect. When one person starts overspending, it can trigger a chain reaction around him. Others see this behavior and become worried that they will lose access to the same items. So they also do the same thing, panic buying. As a result, the stock of gold is running out faster because the demand is increasing very rapidly and in sudden and fast time. Panic buying, while it may occur as a natural response to a critical situation, is often considered unwise. While this is because it can result wasted in the distribution of goods and increase overall anxiety. Why can panic buying happen? So, some of the things that trigger panic buying from external factors are natural disaster, media report, instability, domestic and foreign situation. When a country or world experience a natural disaster, or maybe like COVID-19, as I said before, people start panic to buy masks and hand sanitizer, etc. in large quantity. Not only that, they also buy daily necessities such as food in large quantity. This can happen because at the time people were permitted to leave house without urgency, make them buy items for a long-term supplies. High demand in short fast time makes the available goods insufficient. This makes the community first fears of losing access to the goods they need or want, especially in precarious or uncertain situations. They ensure individual needs can be met. Second, people are afraid of experience anxiety about running out or not getting goods because other people are buying. This is what I mean as domino effects. Third, the span of information and the virality of critical information, whenever it's true or it's wrong, makes people experience to think earlier. In addition, distrust of upcoming stock, feeling unsafe if they do not stock up on the goods needed. The absence of clear information on guidelines regarding the related situation also make people panic buying. What the impact of panic buying? Is it positive or negative? Some of the things that will have impact if there is panic buying phenomenon include mass anxiety, product shortage of goods due to limit stock, individual wasted due to buying excess goods, unused goods due to excess stock owned by individuals, inflation due to sudden increase in demand and limited supply provide. So if you are a position as producer and your products run out of stock be on the market due to panic buying, because of panic buying, you will indeed make a profit in an instant because your products runs off instantly. However, to make your product reproduce, it is possible that the cost of the raw material will increase because the demand for your business rival for raw material increase again due to limited stock. This is what I mean as inflation. So how to overcome panic buying? It is actually difficult to overcome the phenomenon of panic buying. Maybe you personally done things to avoid panic buying, but not necessarily like people around you not guaranteed to do the same things, especially in general public. This can make yourself live alone who doesn't get the goods, or you are affected by anxiety and don't feel safe. However, I will say several things that can describe the panic buying phenomenon that is expected to be carried by everyone. So the first one, you need to calm down and think harder. Invite yourself and your family to buy enough and as much needed. Buy more, not excessively. Second, create a shopping list. Goods that really need to be obtained. This can reduce your chance of not buying unnecessary items. A situation like pandemic unlikely to be short-lived, so think long time so that the product you buy can still be used and do not rot when stored. Third, then you must be patient. Give the time for distribution process. The goods will definitely remain in supply if the demand increase, as long there's no problem in producing process or distribution process, but distributing process essentially takes time. The fourth, increase empathy. You also need to see and understand the surrounding condition, increase empathy, and be unselfish. There's many people who have experienced difficult time and struggle because of it. If indeed you have more funds or more foodstuff, you can distribute it to people who need it. Everyone can face difficult times together. So that's a thing about panic buying. If you want to revise my mistake, or you want to write a question in the column comment, we will discuss later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.